Thanks for joining us on The Overcomer, the program that aims at restoring hope and changing lives. Here's your host, Zelle Parnell, aka Mr. Handsome.
Okay, the last thing I need is to be heard.
If you would like to support The Overcomer, the program aimed at restoring hope and changing lives, you can contact Zelle Parnell, aka Mr. Handsome, on 876-419-3535 or 876-351-2165. The host of this show, Zelle Parnell, aka Mr. Handsome, is not seeking to benefit from any of the donations sent for any of the guests on the program. But if you choose to bless him by supporting his legitimate entertainment and chicken production business, it would be your personal choice. Stargazing with Sean Kane brings you up close and personal with your favorite stars of reggae and dancehall music and people that have impacted society in a very significant way. We invite you to subscribe to the Stargazing with Sean Kane YouTube channel, like and share our videos, and leave a comment as we bring you fresh content every week. The Stargazing with Sean Kane show will inspire, educate, and bring out the best in you. Stargazing with Sean Kane, up close and personal.
Welcome back to a next edition of The Overcomer Changing Life. And I am journeying to Spanish Stone Road near to Kingston, almost in Kingston. As of your pass, out a tree, out a river canal over, you're almost in Kingston. So here I am journeying to meet this young man. He saw the program, he saw what I did with Alex, and he asked me that he wanted to sit down and have a conversation with me. And so I am on my way to go and meet him. When I go there, I will know. I get a little bits and pieces of the conversation that we will be talking about. However, I asked him, what is the cause for him to call me? Why do we call me? What do we need? Do we need to go to school and what? And his guys kind of said, at this moment he's working, but he wanted to talk to me about something different. Look at the site of the rain, how bleak out here, so we have to be trained. So what he said that when I come, then he will, sit with me and he will talk. And then I asked him, how do we see the program? He said, man, to be honest, I seen you up by Alex, and the way how he was sitting down with Alex and talking. Lead up to Alex. Journey with us into Spanish now. While you are watching The Overcomer. Journey begins. Okay, you take your time. The journey begins. Alright, so we are at 6 miles. Not 6 miles. 1 mile before reaching 3 miles. I think 6 miles, then we reach 3 miles. So we're going to reach 6 and then 3. So I'll be 3, then 4. Anyway, but we are at 6 miles heading down to Riverton, and then we see that working. So. Journey along. Sorry for not putting on my seatbelt. I don't know that you guys is gonna say, oh, you don't have your seatbelt on. That's always. So here we are at Spanish Town Road in Kuala neighborhood, and we are here to see Tevin, and he is a TikToker, and that's how we see, because see me on TikTok and see the little interview that I do with Alex. So I am here to see him. Let's go. Hi, hello. So here we are. What's up, man? So here we are, Mr. Tevin. So you're the general who called me. All right. So let's. We're gonna get my crew to get you pin on mic, and then we can sit down and have a discussion with you. All right. Overcomer Changing Life program with your host Zelle, aka Mr. Handsome. And I journeyed to Spanish Town to meet this young man called Tevin. And Tevin is a famous TikToker, or trying to be famous on TikTok. My program is where you can talk to a person that they tell you their story, tell you their struggle or what they have been through, and how you and I and the program can impact their life. Meeting this young man, never seen before. I meet him on social media. and it was like a day ago when he texted me. I text him, he texts me back, and he is seeking not help in terms of funds or anything.
Stargazing with Sean Kane brings you up close and personal with your favorite stars of reggae and dancehall music and people that have impacted society in a very significant way. We invite you to subscribe to the Stargazing with Sean Kane YouTube channel, like and share our videos, and leave a comment as we bring you fresh content every week. The Stargazing with Sean Kane show will inspire, educate, and bring out the best in you. Stargazing with Sean Kane, up close and personal.
He's going to tell you a story. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Tevin to Changing Life Program. Mr. Tevin, introduce yourself.
My name is Tevin Kane. I am 18 years old. I'm very dramatic, goofy, don't like keep friends, and a lot more. So it's just nice to meet Mr.handsome in person, right? And to explain and to give my story why I'm really that person that push out effort to do videos, right? And to help motivate other person that never give up on their dream, right? Yeah.
All right, so Mr. Tevin is here, and who better to tell his story more than the person who telling the story? I can tell your story for you. I realize that you are a famous TikToker, which not me, because I play multiple characters. The character Big Boy, and I realize that you tag a couple of my video, you like a couple of my video, and you say they are funny. So no, you reach out to me when you call me and you ask me that you wanted to see me and sit down. How did you get the chance, or how did you see me in the first place to really want me to sit down and have a conversation with you?
Alright, so overseas, I was live at work one day, right? And they text me and I was live, and they said, turn off the, no, they said put your phone on no disturb,
right?
And I said, okay, thanks, and go up on your page and realize that the person that really dramatic, play different character in many ways. Alright then, reach out to this man, right, and share my story, and also share story to get a youth that never give up, right? And at the same time, you have some get a youth that really look upon different, like cause that come from out of the ghetto.
So wait, hold on. So you're telling me that what caused you admire what he do?
Yeah, because him that come from out of the ghetto as well, right? And just the same as.
But what cause don't live too far from where you at?
But no, you see right over the mountain, you see, and admire cause, admire world love, because world love come from out of the same thing as well. Just like Eden Craze and the rest of them.
Well, you like Craze?
Yeah, I admire the world there, you see, because them come from where me I come from, the ghetto as well. You see, so as I say, no, me never can tell, but tomorrow I can bring. You see. Yeah.
So all right. So I remember at one conversation. Did you watch the live that I did with Alex?
Yeah.
When you see that live, what come across your mind?
When I see it, I'm gonna say, it's a good idea this reach out to you, but at the same time, you never know that was the program.
That what me I do?
Yeah.
Oh.
You see it, so when I say, when I see it do that to him as I know, so I can give my idea and say it will work.
Because hold on, when he called me, he said, "Man, the live I see you do with Alex, what you don't come up with a program like that to help get a youth, to express themselves and make others, writers, producer, directors, see them and wanted to use them, and it's something that I always wanted to do. However, I have that plan before because I was coming out, but Alex was the official day when I sit down and do it. So I always, said Alex is the one who actually give me the first thing to just go out and interview persons. And when he said to me, I text him back and say something that I was already doing. All right. So you're here on the Overcomer Changing Life program. Is people wanted, to go back to school. People wanted, some kind of help to build houses, which is something that I don't try to do now because I can't manage that. Person wanted, they can't pay their school fee. They want to go to the doctor. But in your case, it is a different story. Yeah. Are you working?
Yeah, I'm working.
What type of work you do?
At the Ocho.
So you tell the people,
Alright,
and
so
do you want it to improve on your upper work?
yes, more really alright. So one day, my day here, my grandmother and my grandmother said, "If you go down to your father and he teach you for the opposite and then thing there." And me never ever take it, you see it. And one day I get up and find myself down there. He teach me, the boss, which is Alex, welcome me, right? And I go and learn and take 1 week to learn to the opposite. And the next week I start work off on my own. Right? So that and it's a skill I really love.
You love to do.
I'm alive. Right? So me want to push my career in upholstery. Right? Start my own business. Go travel the world. Is it do upholstery because something I love.
You do. Alright, so education wise, how old are you, man?
I'm 18 years old.
Do you finish school?
Yes, but
You graduate?
no.
Do you have any subject?
No.
And why didn't you get any subject at all? Which, sorry to even ask that question because I don't know 0 subjects. so I have 0 subjects. So it's not like I'm trying to, say anything bad, but why prevent you at this time? Because, I'm 52, my birthday coming up. At this time, why prevent you from getting any kind of subject?
Alright, so to be honest, at the time when I was going to school, it was all about just having fun at the time. Right? Just going party and just enjoy. You see, playing football and everything, do track and field. At the same time, I never had focus on school, and at the same time, my mother's a single mother, right? I'm a father, but him not play a part. You see, so my plan was to just finish with school, look at work, and send back myself to school, and then get my subject, and then further career.
So, you all right. We have a conversation before I get here, and I answered the question: what do you want to buy and sell anything? Do you want? Because I told you I'm not coming here to do houses and anything. You want to sit down and have a conversation. So it's not about the money. You have a job, right?
Yeah.
And you are all right with the job, and you love the upholstery work.
Yeah.
But I notice you do a lot of TikTok. How is your mom, by the way?
She's okay.
She's okay, and she watched your TikTok video.
Yes, just yesterday she was on my live and I was working and she was there and she said, go to my son, is it? And that I think I really love to see it from mother. I watch me.
Yeah.
The last one, not really the last one, but the one who be a trouble. So she run up and down.
So she laughing and said, "God of my son, are you a comedian or are trying to push yourself in that field to become a comedian and perform in front of people?"
Yeah.
That's what you want to do?
Yeah, and own business as well, because me plan for really work with people in my life. Because
good ambition.
all my families are entrepreneur, right?
How is it that you don't have no subject, but you feel like you're good in the upholstery?
Yeah.
And that is a career by itself. Because people do want them chair oppose, they want them. I'm going to show you my car later on and show you how the upholstery done in my car, fully red. You can do character, right? Yeah, man, so you go to school for that. Alright, so I noticed you on TikTok and watch your video them, and all you TikTokers out there, I know you have some famous one, you have someone upcoming. If you want to come and give you a shout out, and thing, I'm going to ask your TikTok name and your Facebook name.
Yeah.
Now, I seen everybody on TikTok and then doing this, every challenge that come around, they do it. But one of the one that really, I'm going to stand up, so watch me. Mr. Cameraman, you can dress back out and watch me. They have this famous one that they do, and they will, and they do. I see every kid I'm doing it now. Tell me a little bit more about that and why it's so trending on TikTok.
Alright, so why really trending on TikTok is a dance move around the place right now. The song Lali sing. Look at the bird. I'm gonna say look at the bird, and you have
all of the elements to do that. But
so why is it famous still? Because people the athletes are famous.
We are
Yeah,
the whole
and at the same time, I come from here to get as well.
Yeah.
Song and from sing song, you see, and I so come now, you start sing and make dance move.
And then everybody you see big boy, I do it to my nephew in bad panda. Yeah, so him do it.
So go on TikTok and do it, and everybody grab the sound and run with it, right? So
I seen a new one. You can just look a little bit. I seen a new one. The new one is yo, I've seen all of them, and you know the movement is good. All right, you on TikTok? What are you trying to gain, or what you see yourself? What are you trying to gain from TikTok?
I really gain from TikTok. I just for fun. You see, that's something I really like. You see it, and that so really plan for.
I'm gonna push out something to all TikTokers and all of you guys who are comedians and doing this thing. You see, I've been seeing it trending for a while, and you know, the other thing where they put up the flowers and you get the flowers, and you get paid for the flowers. So people have to buy the flowers, and people have paid their bills out of TikTok. People have paid bills from YouTube and everything like that. Now you have the opportunity now to become a comedian. Can you give jokes in front of a people? And they call it stand-up comedian. So if you don't get yourself in front of a live audience to do a play with producers, you can be a comedian where people book you for a venue and you can hold down, or even school, because you're 18. So school open back and them say, yo, you get famous on TikTok, and because you get famous on TikTok, the girls want you to come to this school, so they might tell the teacher and say, yo, I need that TikToker to come to our school. And that's how all you young kids is going to make a stipend, because now they will have to pay your expense to come there, and then you know all the screaming. What do you think about that? You think say you want to reach that level?
Yeah, and mercy of God, I reach that level there, you know. Beside the mercy of God, I reach that level there, because I'm not give up on my dream.
You're not give up on your dreams. Alright, so one of the things that I want you to do, I want you to stress more over, is getting your career into that of poetry. And think. We'll be right back when we take a break. You're watching Changing Life, The Overcomer.
Stargazing with Sean Kane brings you up close and personal with your favorite stars of reggae and dancehall music and people that have impacted society in a very significant way. We invite you to subscribe to the Stargazing with Sean Kane YouTube channel, like and share our videos, and leave a comment as we bring you fresh content every week. The Stargazing with Sean Kane show will inspire, educate, and bring out the best in you. Stargazing with Sean Kane, up close and personal.
Welcome back to the Overcomer Changing Life programs, where we meet people and they tell their story. And if you guys see fit to help them, to support them, or even follow them on the YouTube page or the TikTok page, you're listening to me and Tevin. So Tevin, tell me a little bit, how did you decide that you're going to, go on TikTok and go crazy?
Alright, so one day, let's go to TikTok and hear one sound, and everybody did a challenge, everybody are doing it. And I said, no, they and them, they are doing it, and feel like that. Try it, and yeah, like the work. People are running with the beat, go and get a couple likes, and people are laughing. I said, alright then, I do my next one. But to how me do my TikTok is where me use a sound, a trend, and I'm going a different type of character. Like, so people are doing the same thing, me trying to go out of the way, out of the box, like make people laugh, put on like wig and them thing there, and more dramatic. You get me?
Yeah. So you get paid from your opposite work. What do you do with the money?
Alright, so at the time I get my pay, I throw run a bit, right? And the rest of it, I save.
So you're in a run robin too?
Yeah. So I save.
Oh, sorry.
So I save, buy food, bus it, run back at work, and when I work, buy lunch and everything there.
And however, all my viewers, I went to pick him up at his work to take him back to his house because he didn't have the space at his workplace to do the interview. So, you know, I'm here. As you can hear the rain falling and the zinc. All right then. So, boom now. One of the things that I would even recommend, I'll say it to other persons, the cursing and the nasty word. If you ever become a TikToker and you're cursing and you're doing some really different thing on the TikTok, no school won't want it to.
No, because at the same time, I must say, that help to show kids out there, so you know, they can become who you want to become.
Yeah.
You see, at the same time, you know, no teacher and principal don't want to know art then. Yeah, because bother and anything there, and of course, on TikTok.
It's like school on TikTok.
Bring them to your school and probably do the same thing that you do on TikTok and the school, right? Yeah, so.
Yeah, me hear you out there, you big up a couple of person that you admire, and people for a TikToker to sit or a YouTuber, a young man, 18 years old, and he called some name, he called some famous Facebook name, and Dino Crazy. As a young man out of the ghetto, you see what he doing now. He is the face of life.
Yeah.
And him, big up yourself, Dino Crazy. And you maybe go get yard and talk, yard and road.
Yeah.
Remember that we can tell line that our flow are you make me go get yard and road because I see the commercial and I say, you know what? You know, so it makes sense because people I do a lot of life on the outside, and if me have to buy credit and you know everything to touch on from, because I never know about it until we see the commercial, and you guys can do commercial too.
Yeah.
So when we reach at a point where we set on a standard and people see you and say, yo, I want to use them because we know the future now for marketing, we know the future now for advertising, we know the future for everything. So you want to keep that momentum going. So people were live in Spanish Town and Spanish Town Road, and we are talking to Tevin and as a TikToker and a YouTuber. All right, so what you're going to do now, you're going to tell everybody what is your name on TikTok.
My TikTok name is Tevin _takeover 876, and my YouTube name is It's Your Boy Tevin, and my Instagram name is Tevin _takeover.
Alright, so what I'm going to do, all of them they were there jumble up like me I eat cereal, you don't hear a word him say. So I'm going to look under the bottom of the screen, you're gonna see is all of them something there. What me say, just don't because you can't go repeat it.
Yeah.
Alright, so and anybody have anything to fix like upholstery, tell them where you work and
Alright, so workplace is 56A Spanish Town Road. If you want to see it, the chair, the section and them thing there, just check Alex Upholstery. Yeah, big up Alex Upholstery.
yeah, big up Alex. No, that's a free advertisement. Alex have a sponsor. Sit down with you. So big up Alex Upholstery, where Tevin work. And if you are living in the Spanish Town era, you're living in the Kingston era, Tivoli era, and Rima, Jungle, Unwanted, the TikToker, if you do nothing, come give him a buzz. His TikTok name is down there, his IG name is down there, and his YouTube name is down there. So, in general, it's a pleasure meeting you. And this is a next edition of The Overcomer, Changing Life. And I hope people subscribe to his channel, big him up, make him become a comedian. And trust me, what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you a little prep talk. We can talk every once in a while, you know, show some idea out to you and you act them out. And once you act them out, you put them up on people and try to be yourself, just be courageous. All the TikTokers, big up yourself, you're listening to Mr.handsome live over and out.
Stargazing with Sean Kane brings you up close and personal with your favorite stars of reggae and dancehall music and people that have impacted society in a very significant way. We invite you to subscribe to the Stargazing with Sean Kane YouTube channel, like and share our videos, and leave a comment as we bring you fresh content every week. The Stargazing with Sean Kane show will inspire, educate, and bring out the best in you. Stargazing with Sean Kane, up close and personal.